Hey YouTube, this is Rescue Music Park Fan 62. It is Wednesday, April 26th at about 5 o'clock. In today's video, I'm here to talk about some who I think from NXT is going to get called up. Now, some of these have been rumored, and then some of these are speculation. So let's get started. First of all, with the rumored ones. First of all, the rumored ones is Pretty Deadly. Now, Pretty Deadly are a entertaining heel tag team. They've done a lot of work with NXT UK back when they were a thing. So we have that. And then they've been in NXT for I think a little over a year or so. So they have had the experience. They are rumored to go to Raw. Now, my thing about with them in particular is how is their gimmick going to fit the main roster crowd? Because what you do on NXT is going to be completely different than what you do on Raw or SmackDown. So I am interested in that. Even when they announce um, them. So we you have that. Next is Zoe Stark. Now, Zoe Stark has been in WWE since January of 2019. So, she's been in WWE for quite some time. Now, with her, I can see her more going toward Raw, I think, because on their women's division, they don't quite have that heel uh, like they used to with Alexa. Back when Alexa was the goddess, she had that like snarky heel look, and that's what Zoe fits. Next is now another one supposedly is rumored at this point is Tyler Bates. Now he came from NXT UK as well, so he does have that experience. Apparently, he has impressed a lot of management during I think a lot of stuff, dark matches and stuff like that recently. Now, now this has started going into who I think. First of all, the two I think is Kaden and Katana. Now, they are entertaining a women's tag team, and as we all know, the main roster needs more women's tag teams in this situation. Um, Also, they do have the experience with it, so you have that aspect. They would honestly be good on both. So you have that. Um, if I had to choose at this point, I would say SmackDown. Next is Roxanne Perez. Now, the thing with Roxanne Perez is she hasn't been in WWE that long, only about a year or two. Um, and I feel like even though she hasn't been in that long, I feel like she would be a good fit because of her size. She could surprise a lot of people if booked correctly. And um, with her loss last night on NXT, that makes you wonder as well. Now, the next one is um, Braun Breaker. Now, supposedly he was supposed to go up right after WrestleMania, but due to the actions of his father, I think it was, at WrestleCon, that did not happen. So, that is possible as well. Um, uh, So it depends on what happens also next week or at Battleground at the end of May. Next one is Gigi Dolan and JC Jane. Now, they both have been in WWE since 2019, I think it was. And for about 18, 19 months, they were a part of one of the best tag teams in WWE called Toxic Attraction. Now, once Toxic Attraction basically split, they kind of didn't really have much of a direction at this point. But I feel like with them, they would be good being their own stars. And so if I had to choose at this point, I would say probably Gigi to Raw and JC to SmackDown. Next is Cora Jade. Now, supposedly, she impressed a lot of people at the main event taping on Raw on Monday. So that is a possibility at this point. She does play that good heel tactic, and I would think she would be a good fit. Now, if I had to choose, I would say Raw, because that's where she did make her main roster appearance for one time. Now, the last person in this, I would have to say, um, could also be I forgot their names. But if you have anybody in mind, put them down below. Anybody maybe I missed, and why.